Wake up this morning, make the mistake of turning on the TV. Nothing but bad news, empty avenues rolling on the screen. Oh, walk to the kitchen and make myself a cup of coffee. Wave at the older man, get in a suntan on his balcony. Oh, yeah, we both have been stuck in our apartments for 2 months too long. We don't even get along, but the world just fell apart straight out of the blue. So in my mind I whisper ciao and I take myself to...
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I think I'm in focus, I'm sorry if I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I am. Today's video is going to be a tattoo tour because you guys requested it so many times. I do already have 2 on my channel, but they are quite old, so that might be why you want a new one, so I'm here to give you a new one. Also, I'm sorry about my hair. It looks vile and horrible right now because the pink is washing out, the brown's washed out at the ends. It needs doing. I've got all the stuff for it, but it's just so much effort to do this because I have to do it in 3 different parts, so I'm leaving it for as long as I can. Also, look how much my hair's grown, guys. I know it looks frizzy right now, but quarantine let my hair grow, so thank you very much, quarantine. I don't know if I like it down like this though. It might end up being put up, but we'll leave it like this for now. Anyway, so today's video is a tattoo tour, like I said, so I'm going to show you all my tattoos and talk through them. I might answer a few questions that I get a lot in this video as well, so stuff like does it hurt, which place hurts the most, things like that. The general questions that get asked to me a lot I might answer in this video too. Without further ado, let's get on into today's video. The plan is I'm going to show you I can only show you my arm ones on the camera, and then I will do separate videos of each tattoo and insert them into this video as I'm talking about them so you can see them, because I have a lot on my legs. I also have one on my sternum. So the first tattoo I'm going to show you is on my arm. It is a 95 tattoo in a goth style. I think it's called a gothic font, I'm not too sure, but 1995 is the year that I was born. I knew I wanted something with this font, I just at the time had no idea what the heck to get. The plan was originally to get it coloured in, but it hurt quite a lot there, so I only have the outline at the minute, and I actually think I prefer it with just the outline. So that's that one. There's pretty much no meaning to it, it's just that it's the year I was born and I like the font. The next one is this one on my arm. Again, I will try and do a close-up for you, but this is actually a cover-up tattoo. I used to have another tattoo here which you can kind of see. I will do a close-up of it, but you'll be able to see it a little bit in there. But it was a yin-yang, a broken up yin and yang, yin-yang, you know what I mean. It was one of those broken up, so obviously yin-yang represents the good and the bad of life and stuff like that. I really do like the meaning of them, but I just hated the tattoo. And I got it done when I was 18, and I went to this guy. This is such a dumb story. So I was 18 and I could go to a normal tattoo shop. This was my second tattoo as well, and I instead went to this guy that my friend said was quite good, but turns out he actually tattoos underage people as well. I don't even know his name now, but turns out he tattoos underage people as well. So I got a crappy tattoo done by someone that does illegal things when I could have just gone to a tattoo studio. But I think it's because the price was so cheap. It was £25. Never go somewhere and get a cheap tattoo. I learnt my lesson the hard way. I ended up with a really bad tattoo that was scarred, so it was risen, so that's why you can still see it through it a little bit. Obviously when you get a scar it rises, it gets bumpy. Same with tattoos, so I hated that and I kept it until 2017 when I got this cover up done by Meg, which is my tattoo artist that I go to all the time. If you follow me on Instagram you know I tag her a lot, but she told me I had to have something quite dark because of the original design being scarred and a quite dark design, but I didn't want anything too dark because I quite like dainty looking tattoos. I'd say this is the most blackest tattoo that I have, I guess, but it's just a mandala, and then it has 2 peonies, like big peonies, and then some little peonies on the side. I do love it. It took about 5 hours and it's still not finished. It still needs to be finished, but it hurts so much. Having a cover up hurts more than having the tattoo done underneath, because you're just tattooing over a scar, and it wasn't a fun time. But I'm so glad that the underneath bit of my arm's done now, so then I can start on the top when I'm ready. He's just been out on a walk in the rain. Doesn't want to go out when it's sunny, but will happily walk to Tesco in the pissing down. Oh, you made Daisy leave. Oh, bye Daisy. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. Ash has gone to play his game now. I don't know if you guys want prices for all of them because I can't 100% remember them, but I can give a price range. This was about 50, maybe less. I don't know. See, this is what I mean. I can't fully remember. I know this was like 90. Okay guys, I can't remember the exact prices, so I'm going to leave prices out of this. But moving on to this. Also, when I was 18, I was an idiot and bought a tattoo machine and decided to do random tattoos on myself. So I have a smiley face that's red ink. It's the only colour tattoo that I have, but it's memory, so I keep it there. Or 19, I might have been 19 when I did that. I'm an idiot. Then I have a sun and a moon here, which I also did myself, and then I've had it redone twice by an actual tattoo artist, and the ink just comes out. The ink comes out of hands because obviously you wash them all the time. They're in water a lot of the time, so ink comes out. And then I also, sorry for flipping you off, I'm swearing at you right now, but I have 3 dots on my finger, which weirdly has not come out of my hands at all since I did it when I was 19. So that is all the ones on my top half of my body, I guess. Next will be my sternum. So I'll obviously insert footage. I'm going to move a little bit over here so you can see it. My sternum tattoo was really painful and I had to get numbing cream put on for that one. It was okay and I was fine while she was doing the outline, but then the second we had to do shading, my body would be like, I don't know if you guys have ever exercised and tried to do your abs, but you know when your body shakes because you put so much trauma on it trying to do ab exercises. That's literally what my body was doing. It was shaking. So we had to put some numbing cream on and then it was great. Couldn't feel anything. Meg says it's really good numbing cream that she gets from a tattoo event and they don't usually have it because it's quite expensive, but it was awesome. And that one is annoying because I want to get it out more, but I don't really get it out that often, even though it's so pretty, and it made me feel so more confident with my belly because I tend to not get it out a lot. But that is my sternum. Again, there's not many meanings to all my tattoos. If you are here thinking, oh, there's going to be loads of meanings, I'm going to put my hair up because it's stressing me out now. If you came here thinking there was going to be loads of meanings, I'm sorry. I just like designs. I'll see one and I'll be like, yes, that is so cute, I want it, and then I get it, and then I never hate any of them. Moving down to my thighs, we'll start with the first tattoo I ever had, which is roses on my thigh. This was done by a different tattoo artist. I've been to 3 tattoo artists, I believe, in my life. There's Meg that's done most of my leg, Rob that did my 2 thigh tattoos, and then the guy that did the weird yin yang on my arm. So the one on my thigh was the first tattoo I had. If you're gonna get a first tattoo and you're worried about where to get one, thigh. It was so easy. I remember when I went in for my first tattoo, I literally thought I was gonna cry. I was that scared because I'd heard so many times, it hurts so bad, it hurts really bad, it's really gonna be the worst pain ever. So I was sat on the bed and every time he went to go close with the needle, I was like, no, stop, please stop, because I was literally terrified to get it done. But then the second he just did it, I was like, oh. But it helped me, I think, that I thought it was going to be so bad that when it did hurt, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought. So it's like the psychology of it. But honestly, the thigh was easy. I wish I had loads of them so I could just get my thighs tattooed all the time. These 2, I feel like I might get covered up eventually because I do like them, but I want to get bigger designs, like especially with the other thigh, which I'll show you in a minute. There's a lot of empty space that I want filling, whereas that design just kind of doesn't fill that space. And obviously this thigh one with the roses, I had it when I was 18, so the ink has started to come out now and it's a lot lighter shade of black than the rest of my tattoos, so I'll probably keep the same design but just get it reworked so it's brighter again. So that is my first tattoo that I ever had on my thigh. Then the second thigh is a moon. This sort of design was really popular when I was 18ish, so in around 2014 time. It was 2013, 2014, and I was like, I want that, so I got it done there. But as you can see in the design, there's a lot of empty space, so I just want that empty space filled. So I might get a new design put there, but I don't know, because my best friend actually got this tattoo for me, so I also don't want to cover it up because every time I look at it I'm like, oh wow, yeah, my best friend got that for me, if you know what I mean. That is that one. Again, didn't really hurt too much. I do have scars on my leg there, so I thought it was going to hurt a lot more, but it didn't. Thighs are a great time. I'll move on to the 2 on my leg with the roses because there's only 2 on this leg. But I have an anti-Valentine's Day tattoo on my shin, and I got this when I was single before I met Ash a few years ago, and I hated boys and I just thought love sucked, and Meg was doing anti-Valentine's Day tattoos, so I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna get one. And I saw this one and I just thought it was so cute. It's got a heart and it says nope.
SD Rapid Rob's t-shirt.
I keep getting interrupted by people. Don't swear at
No.
We were just seeing that one. Get your belly out. Get out, chomping in my ear.
Sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, this one is an anti-Valentine's Day tattoos, and it's a big fat nope wrapped in a ribbon, which is how I felt at the time. A lot of people get confused though because the N has a little line. It kind of looks like hope, so I guess you can look at it and take it whatever way you want. But that is the anti-Valentine's Day tattoo. That hurt so much, guys. And it's weird because I have a lot of tattoos on my other leg, on my shin, but I think because this was directly onto my shin, whereas the other ones were maybe half of my shin into the design, this one hurt way more, and it was not a fun time. The next one underneath is an X. This is a tattoo for XXX Tentacion. A fun story, me and Ash actually tattooed each other the first day we ever met. I know, crazy. But Ash can do stick and poke, so he brought it with him, and then he did an X on my leg, and then I did a planet on his knee. So that is that one. It actually looks like a professional tattoo, even though it's stick and poke. Now we shall move on to my other leg. So we have just underneath the moon is my parents' handwriting, and it says, "I love you," written by my dad, and "I love you," written by my mom. This took some convincing because my mom is not too bad when it comes to my tattoos, but my dad doesn't like me getting them. So I just said, "Can you write 'I love you' on this piece of paper, please?" And he's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Can you just do it? My mom did it already." Eventually he wrote "I love you" on the piece of paper, and then I got it tattooed. But he didn't mind it. He said it was actually quite nice because obviously it's my parents' handwriting, and a lot of people have seen this and said they want to get it done now, but I have seen this trend going around for years, people getting their grandma, granddad, parents, boyfriends, girlfriend, friends handwriting tattooed on them. Obviously it's not a trend that I started, but that's where I got the inspiration from for that tattoo, and it does have a meaning. Obviously it's my parents' handwriting, so that tattoo is meaningful, and it was very cheap and also did not really hurt at all. It took 10 minutes if that. Next is my knee tattoo. This is everyone's favourite, and I can see why, because I love it, but it's not my favourite, only because I have so many other designs that I love as well, and it's hard to choose a favourite, and it's just a solar system with mountains. I thought I'd get this on my knee because it's mainly dots and it would hurt less than getting lines, because I know knee tattoos hurt a lot. There's a lot of nerve endings in your knee, so you tend to jolt and flinch and stuff. If you hit one, your body just goes whoop. So that's what 90% of my tattoo was with Meg, and I'm so glad that we're so comfortable around each other, and I trust her a lot because I was swearing my head off. I was flinching every 2 seconds and laughing and stuff, and she was laughing as well, so it was like a really nice experience, even though it was very painful and kind of traumatic. And I thought it would hurt less, but it hurt just the same as it probably would if I had lines. So I am still decided on what to get on my other knee. I want it to be perfect and kind of match, so I haven't fully decided on a design yet. I was originally getting the Nope thing on my knee. That's what I went into the tattoo studio for, but then Meg said it just wouldn't look right when the knee bends, so we're still working out a design to put on there. But that is my knee tattoo. Then if we go to the side of my leg, we have a little mug, and this is based off two of my loves: cups of tea and outside, outdoors, nature. I tend to feel really calm when I'm outside. If we drive past a field or anything like that, it's just like an instant, my brain is at ease, because it's always going. Because of anxiety, it never stops. That is why I have that bit there. And then obviously the mug is because I love tea. I used to drink tea a lot more. Now I drink water a lot. I drink tea a lot less, but I did used to be obsessed with cups of tea. And I just love how it is a mug, and then the tea is representing actually a lake coming out. The steam is steam from the tea, but also steam from the house. So I really, really love this tattoo. This is one of my favorites. It also hurt a lot because it went into that little crevicey bit of my leg. Underneath the T is a quote from one of my favourite authors. You guys may have seen All the Bright Places on Netflix, but it actually was a book first that I read in 2015. The film, I believe, was supposed to come out in 2017, but then it didn't, and it came out this year in 2020. And I did love the film, but I preferred the book. And she also has another book called Holding Up the Universe. So this quote is from Holding Up the Universe, and it says, "Do you ever wonder if it's everyone else that sees the world differently? Like maybe you see people the way they're supposed to be seen?" It kind of comes from when people say someone has mental health problems, they see the world differently in a non-normal way, whereas this quote screams to me, it's like maybe if you have mental health problems, you see the world in a deeper way, you have a deeper perspective of people's emotions, your own emotions and feelings as well, and just the world around you, and maybe you see people the way they're supposed to be seen. Very deep, but it resonates a lot with me, and I just love this quote so much. I love Jennifer Niven. I sent her an email when I was 19 to tell her how much her book had helped me, and she replied with a really nice email back, and it's one of my favourite memories. So yeah, if you guys have never watched All the Bright Places, I definitely recommend watching it. It is very emotional and I cried a lot. I just preferred the book, and I think it's always like that. If you read a book first, you tend to prefer the book more than the films, but it's nice to see it come to life on the screen. But yeah, around that is just some peonies because I like peonies. And then underneath that, again, is a tattoo that I did on myself because I'm an idiot, and it's an Adventure Time tattoo, and I never get this out because it's on my ankle. It's Jake, Bimo and Finn, and it's rubbish, so we're gonna skip. Then next to the mug, kind of, we have Flounder from The Little Mermaid. This was just on a sheet that Meg was doing. She was doing a flash sheet. Designs were a lot cheaper, so I was like, oh yeah, I love Little Mermaid and I love The Lion King. Lion King is number one, then The Little Mermaid. So I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's supposed to be in colour, but I don't have any colour tattoos, so it's staying black and white for now. But I might get some shading and stuff put into it to give it a bit more dimension. It's literally not much meaning behind it other than I like the Little Mermaid and I thought it was a really cute tattoo. It really didn't hurt as well. I feel like next to my thighs, this was one of the least painful tattoos I've ever had. And then I believe my last tattoo, pretty sure it's my last tattoo, is my panda. This was done by, oh no, so I've been to 4 tattoo artists. Meg, Rob that did my thighs, the guy that did the yin yang, and this guy called Rotten Mind. Doesn't live in the UK anymore, he lives in Sweden now, but he did this panda for me. If you know me, you know pandas are my favourite animal. They're so freaking cute. I love them so much, so I needed a panda, and this is the tattoo when I'm out I get the most compliments on. People will come up to me and be like, wow, I love your tattoo, that is so cute. I've been in Manchester and places like that where people literally come up to me and just to compliment me on the panda. But it is a really, really cute tattoo and it definitely fits the vibe with my other tattoos. It's not a realistic panda. Hello, Jackson. Hello. Kitty's here. It's not a realistic panda, which I like. It's very... Jackie! It's a very patterny geometric panda, which fits with the rest of my tattoos. So I love that. Jackson, I'm trying to film. Yeah, we'll go sleepy then. Yeah. So that, guys, completes the tattoo tour, I believe. I swear to God, if I've forgot any tattoos, I'm going to be so angry, but I'm pretty sure I have all of them. Obviously, if I get more tattoos in the future, I'll carry on updating you guys, but I'm not going to do a tattoo tour every time I get one new tattoo. If I get like 4 more in the future, I'll do another tattoo tour. But for now, this is all my tattoos, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please remember to smash a massive thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more of me. And thank you so much to everybody that requested this video. Again, if anybody has any video ideas that they want me to do, just comment them down below and I will do them for you. Oh, actually, before I go, I'll answer some quick questions for you guys. Do tattoos hurt? Yes, but it depends on your pain threshold and where you get them. Price range, always go to someone that's really, really good. Even if the prices are a lot, I promise you, you get what you pay for. I've learned that lesson before with the yin yang tattoo, so never be put off by the price of a tattoo, because the more it is and the better the designs the people have, you're going to get better work. Recommendations of tattoo artists: if you're in the Sweden area, I definitely recommend Right Mind. Is also called Aaron. If you are from the area I live in Shropshire, Meg is my tattoo artist. I don't really go to anybody else, so 100% recommend Meg. And I'm trying to think what other questions people would ask. Do you always need meaningful tattoos? Well, I don't. I just, if you appreciate art, just get what you want. I have a few meaningful ones, but I also have art that I 100% love and will always love. I think if you get a tattoo, you should really think about it, and if you pick a design, wait a few months, and then if you still love it in a few months, get it tattooed on you. Because I remember when I was 17 and I was really excited to get my first tattoo, I loved this anchor design, and then by the time I was 18 I just didn't like it anymore. So always just think about a design for a while before you get it done, because you might not like it in the long run. Obviously, the only design I really didn't do that with was Flounder. I just was like, that's nice, I'll get that done. But always think about it if you're unsure. And I'm pretty sure that's all the questions I can think of, but if you have any more, just drop them in the comments and I will answer them. I reply to everybody's comments, so don't be afraid to ask me anything, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Peace.
In my mind I whisper ciao, and I take myself to Tuscany, Italy, riding on a Vespa in a sunflower field, yeah, warm wind blowing and birds are singing in cypress trees. Tuscany, Italy, eating carbonara and reading Machiavelli while the